We want to keep improving. We've had little signs recently that we've had some good results. We need to try and build on that. But undoubtedly, we've said many times already that we're playing against a good side. But it's the sort of nights that, in past history, United have risen to, and we hope that we'll do that tomorrow night. We'll need to play very well, but the way I've seen the players, we're set out to do that tomorrow.
Two huge clubs, two great histories, and two football teams that play football the correct way. And when Bayern play Man United, it's always a great spectacle, whether it be in the Champions League final or whether it be like tomorrow in the quarter-finals. Two massive clubs.
Bayern were a very good side last year, won the Champions League and had a good team, and they've looked to try and add to that again this season. New manager, and they've continued. You know, we congratulate them on winning the Bundesliga, and they're probably the side where most people have looked to recently. But we've got to go into the game knowing that we have to try and come here, get a good result from the first leg if we can, to take it to Germany, and we'll try and do that.
They're the holders, and obviously Pep Guardiola's took over and added a few new players, and they're obviously a very strong team. And like you say, probably favourites in most people's eyes. But you know, we're Manchester United, it's at Old Trafford, and we've seen so many great nights in Europe, especially. So yeah, I mean, as players, we don't see ourselves as underdogs. We see ourselves as Man United playing at home in the Champions League, and we can't wait. And these are the games that you want to be involved in as a player. And yeah, we'll go out there and try and win the game. It's going to be tough, but you know, usually is in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. But now we're confident, looking forward to it.
I think in the first leg, I think there's always a little bit of cautiousness. I think in the end, we'd love to go to Germany with a victory under our belt. If we can do that, then it'll set us up nicely for a result.
Of course, it's possible. You know, obviously, you need to play well. You need that little bit of luck, which probably last year we didn't have. You know, in the game against Real Madrid, we were probably in control of the game until Nani got sent off. We just didn't have that little bit of luck. And even City against Arsenal against Bayern in the last game, sending off when they were in the game, they didn't have that little bit of luck. So of course, the times that we've won the Champions League, you need to play well, but you also need that little bit of luck, and we'll be hoping for that. Whereas being criticised, you know, as a Man United player, it comes with the territory. You get criticised, you lose a game, you get criticised. It's something that you've got to come to terms with, and not prove people wrong, but just go out and try and do your best. And that's what the lads will be trying to do tomorrow, and if we do that, then we'll have a great chance.
We have defensive issues, undoubtedly. I won't be giving out my team today, certainly not to Bayern, and certainly not to you either. But we will, as everybody's well aware, have to make one or two changes.
Of course, as a player, you want to play all the time. I mean, I know that I've got experience over the last 5 or 6 years. I know I'm not going to play every game. I've probably played every 2 or 3 weeks to probably get the best out of me. Yeah, the last time I played was probably the first time in 6 or 7 weeks, but we've got a lot of players to choose from, and like you said, you've seen from the performance against Olympiacos, I'm always ready to play, and that's what you've got to do. You're not sulk because you're not playing, you've got to be ready to play for the team, and that's what I was. And the players tomorrow, if they're not playing, they've got to be ready to come out and perform. But no, there's obviously no problem with the manager. I know there's a lot of stuff that's been said.
I'm doing his yoga classes now. See, that helps me.
But there's not been a problem. I don't know where that come from.